Hey, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at another Constantin puzzle box. So this one is called the Blue Dragon box. I think this one looks absolutely incredible. Really cool looking puzzle box. The aim is to try and open it. Apparently it's a fairly difficult one, so we'll see how hard it is when we get into the solve, but let's take a close look at some of the details now. Okay, so this is a really cool looking puzzle box. So I really love the blue and the gold intricate design on the top here. We've got a piece in the middle here which spins pretty freely in both directions. There doesn't seem to be any kind of friction on that one that I can see initially. We've got these what look like sliders, and you can see when I move one, the other one moves, so presumably these are connected in some way, gonna work together. There's lots of little ornate embellishments on this one, around the side as well, these gold parts, but I think these are purely aesthetic. I can't seem to get any movement out of these, at least at this stage of the puzzle box anyway, and underneath it looks fairly plain. The lid here slides around a little bit, so I'm fairly sure we're gonna be opening the box up here. But as I mentioned, this one's supposed to be fairly difficult. Let's get into the solution and find out how long it takes. Okay, so my initial thought is we need to somehow move these sliders down here in order to release the box. They do seem to be connected here. I can move one and the other one moves, but they don't seem to want to go any further. So let's see if we can, don't know. Oh, did I? Okay, we've managed to move them. So I moved one and then the other one came with it, but now it's locked in place. It'll go back up. It's coming down, so maybe we need to do this in segments. That just seems to lock out now. And now it won't even go back up again, so what's happened there? So we seem to be in a position, oh no, okay. So I turn this, we're able to get back up, so we can come down but back up one. So maybe some other part of this that will move. Maybe one of these panels will move. Or these pieces, they all seem pretty fixed in place. I can't seem to get any movement out of any of these. No, let's try this again. So how do we do it? Came around here. No. Okay, so we can get down one step. Okay, now we've come down 2 steps and we can go back up 1. And they seem to both move together. So both of these pieces are moving as one. So I'm assuming there's a bar or something coming across here, joining these 2 pieces together. And then inside, I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. So at this point, to start with, I can move this flower all the way around, both clockwise, anti-clockwise, fully rotate it around, no problem. Now it's moving about kind of 90 degrees in either direction and locking out. So we're getting a lot less movement now. So I'm just trying to figure out what is actually happening in here. There really doesn't seem to be any other secret to this box. It just seems to be this play on the top here. I don't know if there's any other bits or we just want to be focusing on this. Okay. So this is a little bit confusing. I'm getting about to the halfway point. The lid's definitely not coming off at that point. No. The lid's not coming off. I'll have it this way around, I think. So I'm not really sure what's happening here. I can get quite a lot of the way through and then getting stuck. Can't seem to get beyond this point here. Okay, we seem to have different points at which we can come down. So from that first position, I was able to move down with this central flower in one position, and then I moved it maybe like 45 degrees, and I was able to move down again. So there seems to be possibly several different options that I can take in terms of moving down the way, which is quite interesting. It seems like there's almost a maze or something here. Oh, okay, there we are, halfway. Is it going to open now? I seem to have found the way of actually getting here. So now let's see if we can carry on. So actually now look, this will spin all the way around, both directions now. So seems like we're almost back at the start again there. Oh, don't seem to be finding any. What's that one there? Okay, we're off again. Oh, very close now. So I reckon we're one step off here. Can we solve it? Or have we gone down a dead end? No. So I've gone down 2 channels here. So we'll go back up and then spin this round. And is that it? Oh, yes, okay. We've cracked it, amazing. So on the inside here, it's kind of what we decided was happening. So there's a maze. We've obviously got to control these sliders, which are connected to this panel at the back. There's a screw in it here, so that screw must feed into the maze. You can see there's a feed onto the maze. You come around, dead ends and stuff as you'd expect. And come in here. But having a look at this, what I've noticed is there's only one entrance to the center. So when we're in the center, we can spin it all the way around, but we're gonna have to come back out again. So we work our way up, come into the center here, but then we can't come out the top of it. So we'll have to spin it around 180 degrees to come out the top. And then I think we're just gonna be solving the maze again in reverse. So what I might do is just take a photo of this on my phone and then see if I can work it through. If I'm correct, we should just be aiming to do the inverse of this. So with this video, what I'll try and do is stick an image of this maze up on the screen and let's see if we can work it backwards in order to solve it. Okay, let's see if we can do this from our map. So, can we go straight up? Somewhere here. Come up there, and now hopefully that's it, back to the position again. So there we go, a pretty cool puzzle, the internal maze that you can't see, so you've got to solve this one blind, figure out what's going on. A bit of playing around with it, and definitely possible to work out kind of the general idea of what's happening in there and what you need to do. Pretty cool puzzle, a very cool looking one. I really love the look of this one. If you want to check it out, as always, I'll leave a link in the description down below. If you've made it this far and you've been enjoying the puzzle videos, then it really helps us out if you give the video a thumbs up, possibly subscribe to the channel as well if you want to see some more puzzling content. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.